I wanted to sit down and have a real conversation with anybody out there who's ever watched any of my content on cold plunging. Maybe this is a video that you're gonna wanna share with somebody who's been heavily on your heart, or somebody you know who's been going through a pretty tough go at it. This is a little bit from my heart. If you've been feeling stressed, anxious, or weighed down by life lately, I wanna share something with you that's helped me and countless others. It's not a pill, it's not an app, and it's not another thing to add to your already overwhelming to-do list. It's called cold plunging. And before you think this is just for athletes and extreme biohackers, hear me out. The science behind it and the way it makes you feel, it can be life-changing, especially when you're struggling. Today, I want to walk you through 7 powerful ways cold plunging can impact your mental and emotional health, starting with something called the dopamine effect. When you step into cold water, your body releases dopamine. This is a chemical in your brain that fuels motivation, focus, and drive. In a cold plunge, this dopamine can spike up to 250% normal levels. But here's what makes it special. Instead of crashing minutes later, like when you get a hit from sugar or social media, this elevated dopamine from the cold plunge can stay high for hours. That means after your cold plunge, you can carry more energy, more focus, and more willingness to engage through your life, even when things feel heavy. For someone battling depression or fatigue, this sustained lift can be the momentum you need to carry you throughout that day. Cold plunging also triggers endorphins, your body's natural painkillers and mood boosters. These are similar chemicals that give a runner the runner's high, but here you can experience it in just a few minutes. Endorphins help quiet physical discomfort, but they also bring a wave of calm and even joy. For many, this short window of relief becomes a safe space, a moment where the weight on their chest feels lighter, and they can simply breathe. Inflammation in the body isn't just about sore muscles or achy joints. It's also tied to mood disorders, brain fog, and fatigue. When you plunge into cold water, your blood vessels constrict, slowing inflammation. Then, as you warm up, they expand again, flushing your system with fresh, oxygen-rich blood. This process can leave you feeling more physically comfortable and mentally clear. 2 things that are often missing when you're dealing with chronic stress and anxiety. A cold plunge is a controlled stressor. The moment you get in, your heart rate spikes and your breathing quickens. Your fight or flight response is fully activated, but you're safe. You're in control. And as you breathe through that discomfort, your body learns a valuable skill: how to shift from high stress back to calm. That training carries over into your everyday life. When unexpected challenges come up, your body remembers, hey, I've been here before, and I know exactly how to get back to center. This is one of the most powerful tools for people who live with anxiety. Cold plunging can also increase something called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Think of this as a growth fertilizer for your brain cells. And if you're someone like me who sucked down a lot of helium as a kid, you need all the BDNF you can get. BDNF supports the creation of new neural pathways and helps repair existing ones. So for someone struggling with depression, that means you're not just managing symptoms, you're actively helping your brain heal and adapt. And over time, this can change how your brain responds to stress, sadness, and even joy. Every plunge I get into and every plunge you get into is a moment of choice. Your mind will tell you, this is too hard, don't do it. But when you step in anyway, you're telling your body something different. You're saying, I am capable and I can do hard things. This small victory rewires the way you think about yourself. Instead of seeing discomfort as something you avoid, you start seeing it as a path of growth. This mental shift doesn't just help you in the water, it changes the way you face conversations, decisions, and challenges outside of it. Here's what gives me hope for anyone feeling stuck. With regular plunging, you can raise your baseline dopamine and overall mood over time. That means you're not just chasing moments of feeling okay, you're slowly building a stronger, more stable emotional foundation. You wake up with more resilience. You recover faster from bad days, and life's small joys can feel brighter again. I want to be totally clear here. I'm not a doctor. And cold plunging isn't a magic pill designed to cure anxiety or depression or anything like that. But it is one of the most powerful tools that I've found that can help lift the weight and give our brains a chance to heal. So my message is this: if you're in a hard season right now, maybe this is the small, doable step that starts your momentum. Start with what you can handle. Maybe it's a cold shower for 30 seconds. Maybe it's throwing some ice in your bathtub. Maybe you have access to an actual cold plunge or you want to buy one for yourself. The point is, start small, and over time, you might just find that this simple habit becomes one of your lifelines. I know I have. You're stronger than you think, and if you need a reminder of that, maybe your next cold plunge can show you. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. This video is actually sponsored by some of my good friends, Desert Plunge, and if you do want to get yourself a Desert Plunge cold plunge, they've offered a special discount code for all of you watching, and it's down in the description of this video. So make sure you check that out if you need to get yourself a cold plunger, if you're looking at getting one of those. It does support the channel, and they are incredible people with very similar experiences in cold plunging that I've had, and why we wanted to partner up and make this video for you as a resource. I hope this helps just one person out there realize that you are stronger than you think, and sometimes we just need a reminder from a stranger on the internet. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys over on the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless. Hey, speaking of next videos, I'm gonna have a couple videos pop up on the screen here. Click on one of those if it's something you think you're interested in.